What's going on, YouTube? It's already here right back again with a new video. Today we're talking about the Night of Champions recap. Happened last night. Overall, it was a decent pay-per-view. There was a couple interesting things that we're going to talk about. First things first, the pre-show kickoff. I have a cat fur all over these shorts I'm wearing. Because it's like absorbing them all. It's weird. But it was a kickoff show. It was the Ascension and Stardust, like the new Galactic Wasteland, Cosmic Wasteland. I'm sorry. Team. I think it's pretty cool that Stardust is helping the Ascension out in the sense because he's pretty over. He's pretty like more of a top mid-tier character, and they're kind of like lower on the tier. That they were kind of since debuting, they've been kind of just jobbing to everyone. They didn't really get over with the crowd. They don't really like them. I don't know. I liked the Ascension in NXT. They were really good. Arguably, very dominant, like one of the best tag teams down there. But they fought against Neville and the Lucha Dragons. It was pretty good, pretty solid match. Stardust and the Ascension did win. Cody threw one of the Ascension members, I think it was Victor, into someone like using him, like because that's what they are. They're like his henchmen, so he used his henchmen in a sense to win. It's kind of like a superhero thing. I do like it. I mean, it's for the kids, obviously, but I do like the storylines that they're doing with Neville and Stardust. It's kind of cool. Like they're taking good guy versus bad guy to the next level because that's all wrestling is in a sense. It's a good guy versus a bad guy, and there's some sort of story between them. So it's kind of cool. The first actual match of the night under the real pay-per-view was Kevin Owens versus Ryback for the IC title. Obviously, every title's on the line tonight. A lot of titles were changed tonight as well. 3 out of the 5. Kevin Owens did defeat Ryback. He did a rake in the eye and rolled him up. Now, people are, especially my friends on Facebook, if you're watching this, people were bitching about Kevin Owens doing that, an eye rake. You have to understand something. Ryback is a big fucking dude. And Kevin Owens' finisher is a pop-up powerbomb. I highly doubt that Kevin Owens can do a pop-up powerbomb on Ryback. I'm sorry. Ryback's a big guy. He's known for botching. I don't think Ryback can jump that high in the air to do a pop-up powerbomb. And could Kevin Owens do a regular powerbomb? Yeah, probably. But pop-up powerbomb on Ryback, a big size dude like Ryback, I doubt it. So, a rake in the eye. He's a heel. It's a cheating thing. The ref didn't see everyone's booing, and he rolled them up. I think it was okay. People need to stop complaining because you guys don't understand shit. Next up was Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. It was just a match of just a feud. It was an okay match. Ziggler rocking some new stuff. Obviously, like every month now, he's just rocking some new gear. It looks pretty cool. He had like Lana on the crotch. It was kind of funny. Ziggler did win. Was it clean? Not really. Technically, it was. Technically, it wasn't. Summer Rae got thrown into the ring, and she was getting ejected from the match because she was trying to cheat. And then she was like having a hissy fit on the apron. She took her shoe through it one way. Took her shoe through at the ref. And the ref ducked. It hit Rusev right in the face, so it stunned him for a second. Then Ziggler did a zigzag, and the ref pin 1, 2, 3. Now again, people are complaining about. Well, wasn't that disqualification? Disqualifications usually are for intentional things. That was an unintentional shoot throw, in my opinion, going by logic. It was not intended to be thrown at Rusev. I don't think it was even intended to be thrown at the ref. She just threw it because she was mad. In the heat of the moment, the refs don't make those calls. He dodged the shoe. He was worried about getting hit with the shoe. So, Ziggler did win. Next up was New Day versus the Dudleys. Really solid tag match. Obviously, the Dudleys, they still got it, despite, everyone, you still got it. They do, obviously. They never lost it, in my opinion. New Day, entertaining as hell. People hate on them, but New Day rocks. New Day rocks. They do. They're the most entertaining thing right now in the company. I'm sorry. Like, period. Like, not just, like, here and there. I'm talking about they're period. Like, the trombone, for Christ's sake, out there just... That's just funny to me. New Day did retain. They won. They won. And they... Yeah, they won. They retained the title. Next up was Charlotte versus Nikki Bella for the Divas title. I think Charlotte legit got injured, or she at least hyperextended a knee because she like was on the apron. Nikki like hit her, and she fell out, and she landed on her feet, and then she kind of just like stumbled, like wobbled, and she's like, "Uh oh." The rest of the match, it was like her leg and like wobbling everywhere. Either she's a really good actress or she really hurt herself. And either way, she definitely showed that she persevered through the injury and she won. So we have a new Divas champion. Charlotte, congratulations. She definitely deserves it. Some people don't think she did because she's new to the scene, but she really does. Um, she was born to do this. She is genetically superior to everyone, and yeah, so she's a champion. Woo! Next up was Wyatt family versus the Shield. I just call them the Shield, but Ambrose and Reigns and their mystery partner. Now, here's the thing where I'm starting getting a little annoyed. Their mystery partner was Chris Jericho. I'm okay with that. I like Chris Jericho as much as I love Chris Jericho, and it didn't make sense to me. Yes, Jericho had a feud with Bray before he left, so it makes sense he comes back for some revenge. But this feud has been about family. Family versus blood, blood family, like who's the real family members, who's not. So you have the Wyatt family versus Ambrose and Reigns, who are kind of like brothers. They say they're like Shield brothers. The Wyatt family attacked the Jimmy Uso, on SmackDown a couple weeks ago. He's Roman's family. This is about Roman and his family. Why wasn't it the fucking Rock? I thought it was going to be The Rock. I literally thought it was going to be The Rock. And when Jericho came out, I was like, eh. Like, I was happy because I love Jericho. He's all-time favorite, top 5 for sure. Well, maybe top 10, but top 5. Like, he's up there as a probably top 5. But yeah, he's up there as a top contender in my brain as an all-time great. But this didn't make sense to me. It's about family. Chris Jericho had nothing to do with any of this besides his own personal vendetta against Wyatt. But they ended up losing. Roman Reigns speared Braun. That was the first time I've ever seen him get knocked down. Well, actually, no. Ambrose knocked him down first with the elbow off the top rope. Because they were both back, like both Ambrose and Reigns were beating the shit out of Braun, like 2-on-1 kind of. They finally got him down. They speared him. Then he got in the corner. He was going to spear him again, and then Jericho tagged himself in. Weird. And then he tried to go for the win, and then he ended up getting choked out by Braun Strowman. So technically, Jericho put over another young talent, right? At the end of the match, they're all standing in the ring. Ambrose, Reigns, and Jericho. And Jericho gets up, he like shoves like with his shoulder, like walks past them and shoves them with his shoulders. So it's like face turn, heel turn. Like he came back as a face, he's a heel turn or something. I don't know. But they said the Wyatt family won. Next up, we have the last two matches of the night. Welcome to the Seth Rollins Power Hour, baby. First up was Cena versus Rollins. Amazing match. Like I said before, Cena since becoming the U.S. champion, even though he doesn't have it, even though he didn't have it that night, all up until now has been putting on incredible matches. I can't not give Cena enough props. I know everyone, we always make fun of him, and Unexpected Cena is like the funniest freaking videos and memes out right now. But he's been putting on great matches and great performances, so I can't really I can't not say enough about it. It's just weird talking about Cena and wrestling in A+ matches, but last night was a A+ match in my opinion. Cena and Rollins, amazing. Cena won the match clean. So he's now the United States champion again. Seth Rollins had to do a back-to-back match. Seth Rollins still out there, and he was trying to leave with the belt, and then Cena grabs him, attitude, just some outside on the thing, and my hair's falling out apparently. And he like threw him back in the ring, so like he's knocked out, and Sting comes out, and they put on a decent match as well. Sting and Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. That was a pretty solid match, as well. Sting was putting on a decent performance. Rollins tried to do his best. He was pretty hurt and tired because, like I said, if I recall correctly, the Cena and Rollins match was like 30 minutes long almost. It was a pretty long match, and he was pretty tired out, but he put on still a great performance despite the him being a little tired, I guess. Rollins did retain. Sting did not win. A lot of people wanted Sting to win. Video got cut short, sorry. I actually thought that Sting was going to win the title. He ended up not winning the title. I'm okay with it though. I mean, Sting does deserve to hold that belt at least for even if it was for like a day or like a week or something. I definitely think he deserves it because it's Sting, and that's the only world title he's never touched. He's had like TNA, NWA, WCW, blah blah blah. So I think Sting deserves it. He'll get his time, but I don't think like I mean, I knew in my head that when Rollins lost the U.S. title to Cena, he was not losing both. That's just not going to happen. So either he would lose one or the other. Once he lost the one, that was it. He's not. He was retaining. That was my assumption, and it was obviously true. Sheamus tried to cash in. Like I said, Sting lost. Sting got injured last night, by the way, too. He did a turnbuckle powerbomb. Seth Rollins does that, and after like that next little 3-4 minutes, he was hurt. Sting also went through a table, but he fought through that. He was looking fine. He was looking great after that still, but that second he did his turnbuckle powerbomb twice. The first time was like before the table. Second time was after the table, and he looked hurt. The way to stop the match for a second, the ref called in one of the doctors. They're checking on him. He was stumbling everywhere. Like he fell. He tried to do a move where he was like Rollins was trying to do a clothesline, and Sting was going to do like a usual duck under, and he just kind of just collapsed a little bit. Like he just went like this and he just fell over and he was like holding himself for a second. It was just weird. It was kind of a scary moment. But that's what you get when you're 50 and you're trying to fight someone who's in their 20s still. I mean, I'm not trying to diss Sting, but it's like we as fans shouldn't be like wanting this as much. As much as we love like these old guys like Sting and Taker, they can't be doing these matches a lot and frequently. And matches like these. Against younger talent like that. So hopefully Sting is feeling better. Hope Sting does get better because we would like to see him be okay. Anyhow, after the match, Sheamus tried to come cash in. He brogue kicked Rollins. So Rollins is like, I mean, after 2 matches, he didn't even need a brogue kick. I mean, he could have just flicked him and he would have fell over. Kane came out. Kane came back and he when he came out, he was like demon form. Mask, hair again, and all that crap, and like the red outfit and stuff, or not red, like the black and red stuff. Sheamus like roll out there and like, whoa! He choke slams. He picks up Rollins, choke slams Rollins, and then Sheamus like, yeah, one more time. He's like, oh, you're helping me because Rollins, when Kane left before it was because of Rollins and Lesnar, he was like, do one more time so I can cash in. He choke slams Sheamus. Sheamus rolls out the ring. He goes like this to Rollins. He tombstones him. So what's going to happen is Kane, Rollins at Hell in a Cell. I'm assuming for the title because that's what he wants. He wants to be the one to take it from him. And I'm also assuming, well, not assuming this. They also reported that Lesnar versus Taker at Hell in a Cell, which is going to be freaking awesome because it's Lesnar versus Taker. In Hell in a Cell, like what? Like that's crazy. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. This one's like a longer video than normal. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, if there's ever a problem, just hashtag grace and peace.